Hi there, welcome to the Kansas Association of Collegiate Registrars and Admission Counselors Virtual College Fair. Thank you for joining us today. Just a few quick housekeeping announcements before we get started. You can use the Q&A button on your screen to type your questions to our presenters at any time. And your cameras and microphones are off so that panelists can't see or hear you. This is just one of many different sessions happening. Be sure to sign up for additional ones at the same place you signed up for this one. And this presentation is being recorded. It'll be available within about a week at the website strivescan.com/Kansas. I've gotten the housekeeping stuff out of the way, so I will get out of the way now and turn it over to our first presentation from the representative from Baker University.
Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to the beginning of our presentation today. I just want to take the opportunity today to share a couple things about Baker University with all of you. Some things about academics and outcomes that make Baker special, our communities, and finally, some financial aid information. So at Baker University, we have 30 majors, 40 minors, and what we call unlimited options. So our students are about 850 strong. You guys have the opportunity to really build a program that takes advantage of your strengths and takes advantage of the things that you're really looking for to get out of your college experience. A couple of things that Baker does differently or that we have built into our curriculum. The first that I want to talk about actually is the middle one here on your screen, the Baker Core. So our core courses, the general education program, focuses in on critical thinking and information literacy and really creating confident and competent contributors to society. We have a variety of different options for students to choose as a concentration. And I would encourage you to come and visit and learn more about the Baker Core. Another thing that Baker offers that kind of sets us apart is an interterm course or an interterm requirement. This is the pre-spring term. So between your fall semester and your spring semester, there's a 3-week course that we offer some exciting or not exactly the same level of academic curriculum, although you receive academic credit for it. So for example, one of our instructors in psychology is really into cheese, which might sound a little bit ridiculous, but she enjoys cheese, enjoys making cheese. And so she teaches a cheese course, which includes some chemistry. So students who are interested in chemistry can really get a lot out of this. Includes some history of where different cheeses come from and why we have different kinds of cheeses in the world. So you get some culture and culturing cheese. So you get to make cheese and then have a competition at the end. Lots of different ways to learn during that interterm course. One includes also a travel interterm. So students who aren't interested in an entire semester study abroad have the opportunity to take a 3-week course where you get to travel and you have the cultural experience without the entire semester's commitment. The last thing I'll mention here is PAR Mentors, and this is our mentoring program with our alumni. So the building that you're looking at here in this photograph is called PAR Mentor Hall. So our mentorship program is a play on that building. This pairs students who are interested in any field with someone who is currently working in that field, ideally in the area where you plan to go into your career to help you build that network and really get prepared for your future. What do those things mean for our students as far as outcomes? So of course, we're hoping that you choose a university and it's a good fit for you and you have the right major and all of those things. But in the end, what we're looking for you in the future is the outcome. So Baker University is the top ranked private institution in Kansas pretty consistently. Baker grads earn higher average salaries than other grads from Kansas universities. This is also consistent 2016 through 2019. This data really stands up. as far as our 10 years after graduation, our grads have really good salaries. Part of the reason that occurs is our student to faculty ratio. So we're really interested in that relationship, and again, building those networks for you in your community on campus. And then again, not only are students looking to go into the career field right away, sometimes you're looking for grad school. So medical school acceptance rates, law school acceptance rates, all really high. So some pretty good outcomes. Then we have another way that we are building into your college experience in the community. So we have more than 75 clubs and organizations on campus. Anything that you're interested in that we don't have a club for. Very recently, we had a freshman who wanted to start a hammocking club and filled the petition out, and recently Student Senate approved the Hammocking Club of Baker University, and they have purchased some hammocks for students who don't already have them, and you can hammock on campus. I want to make sure that we get to scholarships before my time runs out. So scholarships and awards, we do offer both test optional and regular admissions. So if you have a test score, then we will accept that test score. And if you haven't, or if you're unhappy with that, with a 3.0 or higher, we can admit test optional and consider you for scholarships that are here. And I am Emma Carter, and these are the ways that you can contact me.
Thank you, Emma. And I will remind everyone that if you have questions, you can use the Q&A button to ask your questions of our representatives at any time. And if it is for a specific school, just name the school in your question. Up next, we'll hear from the representative from Cloud County Community College.
Good morning, everybody. I am Stephanie Lichtenauer. I'm an admissions counselor here. Let me get my presentation up real quick. Okay. All right. So let's see. Why is this not moving? Hold on one second. There we go. Okay, so where is Cloud located? So we have two campuses. Our main campus is in Concordia, Kansas. It is where all of our athletics are held, and then where we have our dorms. Our Junction City campus, there's no on-campus living. It's just more of a building to take some classes. Our athletics are actually at Concordia. So. Okay, so our student to teacher ratio is 11:1. So our school is fairly small. Being a community college, we do not have big classrooms. We have about 30 students in gen eds, and that's for the higher filled classes. Most of them will be around 10 to 15. Get into your major classes and they'll be even smaller than that. Your teachers are going to know your name. They're going to know what you're involved in. It'll be easy to have that communication with them in case you ever have to miss class for any reason. So like this shows, we have approximately 1,200 students between our two campuses. On the Concordia campus, it's usually sitting between the 700 to 800 range, and the rest are at Junction City. Okay. So here are some of the majors that we offer. We call them fields of studies as of now. So there's lots of different things that you could go into. With these different majors, there's different fields, there's different majors that fall underneath each one of them. If you aren't sure what you want to major in when you first come to Cloud, that's completely fine. You can take your gen eds and kind of play around in between each different majors and see which one fits you best. We do have 3 programs that are kind of our golden nugget programs: our agriculture program, our renewable energy, and then our nursing program. So with renewable energy, it's very popular all across America. We've had a lot of students come here from all over the states. With that program, it's a 2-year program, and then you can go straight into the workforce. So you don't have to continue on to get your bachelor's degree. You can just do 2 years and get it done and enter into the workforce. Agriculture, our program is growing with ag. We have a lot of clubs and organizations through ag that you can be a part of and travel and some money there with some scholarships as well. We did just build a brand new arena on our campus, and then we also have a barn for ag students to learn in. And then our nursing program. So our nursing program partners with KU. You can do your whole entire track here at Cloud. You do not have to transfer on. If you want to become an RN, you can start to finish here at Cloud, which is super nice for our students to just get it all done in one place and not have to worry about going on to a bigger university. You get that small feel and can still get your full degree. Each one of our majors on our website, they do have the course description, so you can go and check out all the different classes that you would take for each major. If you're kind of interested in a couple different things, you can kind of see exactly what courses that you would take to see which best fits your interests. And then this is just a Y Cloud affordability. I'll show you guys here in a little bit our cost breakdown. Clubs and organizations, like I said, some of our clubs and organizations do come with some money, with some scholarship opportunities. Not all of them do, but there are some through ag, choir and band, cheerleading, all those do come with that. Small class sizes, like I explained earlier, and then hands-on learning. So especially if you go into our nursing or ag program or a WIN program, you'll be doing a lot of hands-on learning. You're not just going to be sitting in a classroom all day staring at a whiteboard. You'll get out there and get to experience everything and get to learn that way. Okay, so here is the cost breakdown. So tuition and fees are based off of 15 credit hours. You can take 12, 15, 18. You can really do it however you want to do it. Our out-of-state tuition is not much more than our in-state tuition, which is super nice for out-of-state students. They don't have to pay an arm and a leg to come here. And then housing. So the price that you're looking at there for housing is the price for a semi-private. We do offer semi-private and private options. We have two different housing styles. One is a traditional dorm style and the other is an apartment complex that will be here on campus. So you get to live on campus, but still have an off-campus feel. Okay, so scholarships. So come October 1st of your senior year, you can fill out scholarships for your freshman year of college. So with these, you'll go online. It's just one application for all scholarships. All you have to do to fill those out is to apply. You do not have to be accepted yet. Once you apply, you'll get a student ID number. You can go ahead and fill out those scholarships then, and they'll be awarded late spring, which would be during your senior year. So you can apply for those then. If you missed the chance, if you're already a senior and you did not get to do it for this upcoming year, that's fine. You can always apply your freshman year to get money for your sophomore year. So you're able to do it senior year and then again your freshman year. So you can get it both those years. All right. And then to be accepted, all we have to do is get your high school transcript or your GED equivalent. You do not have to be graduated yet to be accepted. We can accept you with that unofficial. If you took any college credit while you're in high school, send that over as well. And then once you were to graduate high school, we would get that official high school transcript from you, and then you would be good to go. So here is some information. We do have a junior day coming up on April 27th. If any of you are juniors and would like to attend that, you can register for that link on our website. Each year we have those, so we'll have a senior day and a junior day. So if you're going to be a senior next year, then you can come and fill those out. But that is all I have.
Thank you very much. And I'll reiterate, use the Q&A for questions for any of our representatives. Also check out the chat, as some of the representatives will be sending you info that way, so you can get links, contact info, information, that sort of stuff there. Up next, we'll hear from the representative from Arizona State University.
Okay, good morning, everyone. My name is David Mills. I'm the Assistant Director for California Recruitment at Arizona State University. I work with, while my title has California in it, I work with all students from Kansas as well. So I am your go-to person if you need anything in your college search and applying or being admitted to ASU. The first thing I want to tell you about ASU is about our charter. This charter is what drives us. It's our core, it's our mission, it's our values. And I think it's incredibly important because as a public university, we have striven not to be as competitive or selective as many schools have become in today's world. At ASU, if you apply and meet our academic admission requirements that we post on our website, you are automatically admitted to the university. So just know we are as inclusive as we can be. As long as you have that academic foundation, you're able to come study at ASU. But it's not just about getting students to apply and getting in, it's about helping you be successful during your time at ASU. And then, of course, after you leave. And we see that we have achieved that in our career numbers. Last year, 89% of our students had a job within 90 days of graduating. So seeing that success both on campus and after students leave as well in their careers. Now, ASU on the surface is a very large university, around 75,000 students, undergrad and grad studying there. The benefits of that are awesome. You have a ton of diversity on campus, students from all different places, all different backgrounds, all 50 states, 136 countries around the world. But we never want that to impact our students negatively, especially academically. And we actually, I'll tell you about this in a sec, we have 4 campuses. And what that means is that all of those students are not in one place at one time in the academic sphere. We have an 18-to-1 student to faculty ratio, free tutoring, peer-to-peer coaching, advising. We want to make sure you have all the help and resources you need to be successful. So don't let that size scare you, but the benefits, again, all the diversity, but more importantly, over 350 majors to choose from. So almost any degree you want to study is there. We have over 1,000 clubs and organizations to be involved in. We're a big research tier 1 research institution. And then, of course, we are Pac-12 Division I athletics as well. So you have a lot of the school spirit, the excitement that comes along with that. There are some rankings we are proud of. Across our 350 degrees, we do have some top 10, top 25 rankings in the country. Some of those are business and engineering, but they also go all the way to, for example, criminal justice and criminology, photography, really anywhere from the sciences to the arts and in between, you'll find some of those rankings. Most importantly, you can see some of the top 5 for public universities in first year and education experience, which is huge. That's your education. And number 1 in the US in innovation 6 years in a row now, which we're incredibly proud of because number 1 in innovation ahead of some very strong competition like Stanford and MIT. And that directly impacts the experience students are getting on our campus as well. So I don't have a lot of time to go into this, but we do have 4 campuses. We are in Phoenix, Arizona, the 5th largest city in the country. So we have 4 campuses throughout the Phoenix metro area. It's important to know this because depending on what you study, you have a home base. That home base is where you live. It's where you take your classes for your major and possibly all your classes if you want to. There's clubs, organizations, tutoring, computer labs, gyms, everything is at every campus. Except for certain majors. So basically you study at the campus that has your major, but you can do anything at any campus. It's one university, but you could have a very large campus. That Tempe campus is going to feel more like a University of Kansas, whereas our West campus likely feels more like a Baker University, listening to their school's kind of experience. The West campus only has about 4,500 students studying there. As opposed to Tempe, which has closer to 50,000 students studying there. So again, even within a large university like ASU, your day-to-day experience could be a lot smaller if that's what you're looking for. So just know you have choices at ASU, and they're all connected by a free shuttle for students. I mentioned all of our involvement, clubs, organizations, a ton of great ways to build your resume, to have fun, to meet people and make friends, anything from student government to the taco eating club. We want to make sure you have all that diversity in organizations as well. And then one program we're especially proud of, I just want to highlight really quick, is Barrett the Honors College. Barrett is one of the top honors colleges in the country. It's just one of many ways that you can challenge yourself academically and again, shrink that campus size, that university size, and get involved in your community of scholars a lot better. Any major we offer can be a part of the Honors College, and Barrett has dedicated space at all 4 campuses. So definitely check that out. The final thing I want to say about Phoenix, if you're not familiar, it is hot. We are the desert, but that's mostly in the summer. In the winter, during most of the school year, it could be anywhere from 60s to 80s and sunny. It's absolutely gorgeous. So if you're tired of snow and winter and polar vortexes coming through, check out ASU. We have some incredible winter weather. But Phoenix also gives students a ton of opportunities for internships, job opportunities, and of course, the entertainment of just being off campus for 4 years. You have the big city amenities as well. And I'm almost out of time, but just to let you know, if you're interested in applying, if you're a senior, it's not too late. If you're a junior, you can start in July this year. You can apply through any application that's listed there. And all of our admission requirements are on our website. I'll put that in the chat, as well as the information to attend some of our virtual or campus visits. So thank you all, and I will give up my spot here.
Thank you very much. And David mentioned both, well, I'll mention the Q&A that you can ask questions of our representatives at any time, but also he mentioned the chat. That's a good place to find information that the representatives are sending you. Up next, we'll hear from the representative from Washburn Tech.
Okay, hi everyone. My name is Stephanie Jones. I'm an admissions counselor here at Washburn Tech, and I have Jamisha Flowers with me today. She's going to answer any questions in the chat room that you might have during our presentation. We are a technical college located here in Topeka, Kansas, and here at Washburn Tech, we encourage you to build your best self. Whether you're a high school student just starting out or an adult learner looking for a fresh start, Washburn Institute of Technology offers an affordable and achievable path to the future that you want. Advanced technology and equipment labs offer hands-on experience in the classroom and in the field. Washburn Tech works closely with our business and industry partners to ensure that all of our courses are teaching practical skills that will lead you to a great job down the road. Here at Washburn Tech, we offer high-tech, hands-on programs in high-demand fields, innovative instructors who help you prepare for real-world experiences, outstanding career placement, and advanced degrees through our Washburn University affiliation. At Washburn Tech, we help you discover your calling through career-specific technical education that's designed to inform, encourage, and support. So here at Washburn Tech, we offer a variety of programs. First, we have our advanced manufacturing programs. For example, we have our advanced systems technology course, where our experienced instructors teach you how to troubleshoot, repair, and maintain the latest industrial equipment, such as pumps, electric motors, conveyor systems, and production machinery to prepare you to work at one of the leading manufacturing companies in Kansas. Computer and networking technology, we have our information systems program where you learn how to build a computer from the ground up. Our students learn to install, configure, and support local area networks as well as wide area networks. Additionally, students learn to monitor the network to ensure availability, security, and website performance. Construction. In our state-of-the-art Midwest training facility, students enrolled in the Climate and Energy Control Program, or HVAC. They are trained in the areas of electricity, heating, residential air conditioning, refrigeration, sheet metal fabrication, direct digital controls, and commercial HVAC applications. Transportation. Washburn Tech can map your route to an exciting career in auto collision repair, auto service technician, and diesel technology. Our students work with their hands using the latest technology, and students also have the opportunity to work with the community on service projects such as recycled rides and restoration at the Combat Air Museum. Business. With our online programs, you can learn the skills to prepare you for a rewarding future in business, law, or medical offices. Drafting and design. The technical drafting program shown here provides a hands-on experience in the proper use of drafting tools, software, and equipment. Healthcare. It's definitely an exciting time to be in healthcare right now, and we offer a variety of programs in the healthcare field, from practical nursing, surgical technology, to phlebotomy. Our healthcare students learn with hands-on experiences in our regional simulation lab. And finally, we have our hospitality and human services programs. Here at Washburn Tech, we do offer one of the few public cosmetology programs in Kansas. In our 1,500-hour program, you'll learn to gain the confidence to take on clients for intricate haircuts and styles, manage hair color, administer facials, and provide nail care. Washburn Tech also provides students with information on business management and growth, giving them the education and skills they need if they want to become a salon owner themselves one day. Washburn Tech recognizes that financial aid is an important part of your decision to attend college, and we've made it easy for you to afford your education. Funding sources include the federal government, the state of Kansas, and Washburn Tech. You can apply for federal financial aid by completing the FAFSA at fafsa.gov. Washburn Tech does also award more than $100,000 in scholarships each year that come directly from our business and industry partners who want you to succeed to fill the needs in their workforce. Since we are part of Washburn University, you have an opportunity to pursue an advanced degree. Students are eligible to continue on to the university to obtain their associate's degree at a reduced tuition. You can live right where you learn with housing on Washburn University's campus as well, which is just 10 minutes away from Washburn Tech. They have a variety of meal plans and community kitchens available to make you feel right at home. But whether you choose to live on campus or not, you are still considered a Washburn University student, and you do have full access to their campus, which includes sporting events, student health, and the rec center. So if you're interested, you can apply at washburntech.edu. Our application is free to fill out, or you can give us a call. Our main line is 785-670-2200. We can walk you through the steps or set up a campus visit with you.
Thank you very much. And again, the Q&A is where you can ask questions of any of our representatives. If it's for a specific school, just make sure to name the school in your question. Up next, we'll hear from the representative from Kansas City, Kansas Community College.
All right, good morning, everyone. My name is Janet Matos, and I am your admissions rep for Kansas City, Kansas Community College. So Kansas City, Kansas Community College was founded in 1923. So we are nearing our 100-year anniversary. So we have some pretty fun things planned out for our students as well as our faculty and staff. So that's something that we are looking forward to here. We are the second most ethnically diverse school in the state of Kansas. Since we are located in Kansas City, Kansas, there is a lot of diversity, especially in the county we're in, which is Wyandotte County. And we are also very close to downtown Kansas City, Missouri. So because of that, our location really gives our students the opportunities for lots of different kinds of internships and careers that they could have around the city. We also have 3 locations. So I am located in our main campus, but just a couple of blocks down the road, we do also have our technical education center. So that's going to be that middle picture there. And so there we have our technical programs such as welding, cosmetology, culinary arts, machine tech. We have a different variety of different technical education programs. We are accredited by the North Central Association of Colleges and Schools, and we do have a 13-to-1 student to faculty ratio. So the smaller the number we pride ourselves in, we are able to keep our class sizes smaller. Our typical class size is about 20 students. So we really think that that gives the student a great way to build some rapport with the professor that they're in the classes with, as well as the professor can get to know you, and just great for networking. So at Kansas City, Kansas Community College, we have nearly 100 degree and certificate programs. So we are a commuter school, so all the students here have different goals. So while there are some students who want to get their associates or get a technical certificate and go straight into the workforce, we also have students who maybe want to take some of their gen eds at a more affordable rate here at KCKCC and then transfer on to a four-year institution. So like I said, there's a lot of different programs or ways that students come to Kansas City, Kansas for. And as you can see here, it's just a list of all of our programs that we have here. Tuition wise, like I said, we are an affordable community college. So you'll see the different rates here listed. But just in general, if you are in the state of Kansas, our tuition rate per credit hour is going to be $88. So if you are going to be a full-time student, let's say you're going to take 15 credit hours, you'll be paying about $16.50 per semester. So while that is very affordable, we do also encourage our students to apply for FAFSA, which is just government money. And then we also do have scholarships here through our campus. So those are going to be called foundation scholarships, and they can range anywhere from $500 to $1,800 per semester. And just like the big four-year universities, we also have lots of student resources on campus. So we do have our Learning Commons, which is going to be our library, where we have librarians that have their master's degrees. Free tutoring is available for all of our students, as well as free printing. Our Student Success Center is going to be where we house our advisors. So any questions that you have about enrolling into a certain class or program, you would go ahead and ask them. And just like the other ones, we have Student Accessibility and Support Services, Counseling and Advocacy Center, as well as the other ones that we have listed here below. And since we are such a ethnically diverse school, we also have our intercultural center. So there we host a lot of different things. So we have an international fashion show where students can represent their countries or their home countries with the attire that they use there, as well as we have a day where everyone brings in different kinds of international food. So it's just a really fun, small campus. We do have about 5,000 students. So we really try and get to know all of our students here. Even though we are a commuter school, we also do have student housing. So it is going to be apartment style housing. And they do come in partially furnished apartments. There's also going to be resident assistants who live in the housing 24 hours or live in the housing with the students. We also do have 24-hour campus security and emergency maintenance. But something that I would like to point out is that next year, fall of 22, we are going to be opening a brand new campus dorm for our students. So there are a lot of students here that do like to live on campus. So this one is just going to be across our parking lot. It's going to be very modern with lots of study spaces, as well as we're going to have a 200 person outdoor seating amphitheater. So something that we are looking forward to. We also do have over 40 clubs, organizations, and special interest groups. So my favorite one to talk about is our yarn club. So this came about to be when a student just wanted to sit in our Lower Jewel, which is an area that we have for students just to study or watch TV or even take a nap. And so they wanted to start a club and see if they could get any other students to join. And eventually it came to be an actual organization on our campus. We also do have like our Blue Crew, which is like our pep club, and lots of different variety of clubs. We also do have athletics. So as you can see here, we have men's baseball, basketball, golf, and soccer. And we also do have women's basketball, soccer, softball, and volleyball. We also do offer partial to full ride scholarships for any of those athletics. So if you are interested, you can go ahead and visit our website to learn more information. And so, yeah, so that's it. Thank you, everyone. And if you have any other questions, feel free to give me a call or email me with my information below. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Also ask questions using the Q&A. Some of you have taken advantage of that already. You can do that at any point for any of our reps. Just make sure if it's for a specific school, just name the school in your question. Up next, we will hear from the representative from Crowder College.
Hey everybody, good morning. And several people have already said this, but don't be afraid to ask any of us questions down in the Q&A. That's what we're here for, is to answer your questions. So my name is Heather Flint, and I'm a recruiter at Crowder College. Crowder College is a community college that's in Southwest Missouri. We offer over 80 degree programs and certificates. So I'd like to tell you today a little bit about Crowder and why it's a great college option for you. I made a fun little cheesy acronym for you to be able to remember it. The reasons that you should choose Crowder is because Crowder cares. So the C stands for cost. Our cost is very affordable. We do not charge out-of-state tuition, and we have a lot of great scholarship opportunities for you. We can also help you on campus with one of our resources, Complete the FAFSA, to see if you're eligible for grant money, which will go further at Crowder because of our lower cost. Next is academics. Crowder College will provide you with the academics you are looking for. As previously mentioned, we have over 80 degree programs and certificates. Some of our most popular programs include nursing, agriculture, vet tech, criminal justice, and diesel tech, and welding. And if you're undecided on what you want to do, that's totally okay. We have a general studies program that covers the core classes that you need and includes electives you can use to explore different programs. The general studies degree will easily transfer on to most four-year colleges where you can continue your studies. We have small class sizes, and we will help you meet your goal, whether that's quickly getting into the workplace or transferring on to finish a degree at a four-year university. The R in CARE stands for resources. Crowder has a lot of great resources to help you succeed. If you're the first in your family to go to college, or your family has moved around a lot for work, we have programs specifically for you with our TRIO programs and our CAMP program. We also have a lot of clubs and organizations that can help you get involved in campus and meet other people. One of our most popular clubs is the Crowder Aggies. Throughout the school year, the Crowder Aggies have social events, community service events, and participate in ag contests. But the highlight of the year is always traveling. The Crowder Aggies often travel for a couple weeks to places like Scotland or Hawaii to learn about the agricultural industry in that area. And fun fact, you don't have to be an ag major to participate. The E is environment. We have 6 different locations. This is to make taking classes more convenient for you. Depending on where you live in Kansas, our Neosho campus or our Webb City campus is probably the closest to you. We also have a really great tech campus where most of our tech degrees like welding is done in Joplin. A unique thing about Crowder is that we do offer housing on our Neosho campus. Some community colleges don't offer housing, but we have 2 different styles of housing. We have an apartment style and a more traditional style of dorms. One of my favorite things about Crowder is what we call our Crowder family atmosphere. Teachers and staff at Crowder will treat you kindly, and they want to help you succeed. We also have a variety of sports that you can get involved in here at Crowder. We have men's baseball, women's basketball, men's soccer, and women's softball. And a new addition after the last couple of years is esports. Scholarships are available for all of those programs, including esports. And our esports teams are currently playing Fortnite, Smash Brothers, Rocket League, Rainbow Six Siege, FIFA, Madden, and Hearthstone. And lastly, the S, and why you should choose Crowder, because Crowder cares, is because we want to help you succeed and meet your goals, whatever they might look like. As we talked about earlier, we are a cost-effective choice. Students graduating from Crowder can more easily get a degree without going into debt. A unique benefit that Crowder offers is the Lifetime Learner Program. Once you graduate from Crowder, you can take a class every semester and not have to pay for tuition. We want to encourage you to continue to learn and grow even after you've completed your program here at Crowder. So in summary, why choose Crowder? Because Crowder cares. We're a cost-effective choice that will get you the high-quality academics you want in a friendly environment with a lot of resources to help you succeed. So if you're interested in becoming a student at Crowder College, here are some next few steps that you can take. First, you're going to want to complete our application at crowder.edu. You can click on the Apply Now button to get started. There's a $25 application fee, and you might be eligible for an application fee waiver if you're part of a TRIO program like Upward Bound, or if you're eligible for free and reduced lunches. Next, you're going to want to complete the FAFSA if you haven't already done that. We have a free resource on campus that can help you complete this sometimes difficult process. You can also fill out our scholarship application at crowder.edu scholarship and complete the housing application if you're wanting to live on campus. Next, you're going to want to send us your ACT scores, but if you haven't taken the ACT or you don't want to take the ACT, that's totally okay. We have a free placement test that you can take on campus. And lastly, you're going to want to make sure to send us your official final high school transcript and any official college transcripts you might have with doing dual credit or dual enrollment classes. Once you get these steps completed, you'll be ready to enroll for classes. So at Crowder College, just remember you get much more than education, you get an experience. And here's my contact info. Take a picture of it. I'll also post it in the comments here in just a second. And please reach out to me if you have any questions or if you would like to do a tour of campus. We are doing in-person tours at this time, and we'd love to meet you. I hope you have a great day. Thanks.
Thank you very much. And again, want to mention the Q&A for questions. And if you also check out the chat for information that might be coming to you from each of our representatives. And for all of our representatives, I'd like to invite them back on camera and on microphone. We've got about 4 minutes left, so a quick Q&A. I like to play talk show host at the end of these sessions and get a little bit of value added for those attendees here live and those who are accessing through the on demand on the video. And the question we'll have you answer in the same order that you presented. So we'll start with Baker University. And the first question, what advice would you give someone going through the college search process right now?
Well, the obvious is visit and take advantage of the resources to you. But what I want to tell you is make a list of what's important to you and don't be afraid to change your mind.
Cloud County Community College.
I would recommend visiting campus as well. It always helps to really get a feel for things once you get on campus and try to experience yourself there. Definitely check out housing if you're interested in living on campus. That's a great way to really picture yourself. And then also tour the facilities. So if you're interested in a bigger program such as ag, nursing, wind, make sure that you get to come and you get to see those facilities and see all the different things that you'd be working with and meet all the people who would be teaching you.
Arizona State University.
Yeah, mine is going to seem really self-explanatory after you've watched all of us talk about our schools during this session, but don't be afraid to utilize your admission counselor. Pretty much every school has admission counselors who are dedicated to your high school or the state of Kansas or something along those lines. And it's our full-time jobs to help you get to our college or at least tell you more about our college. So do not be afraid to reach out as part of your research and ask us questions because we are all very friendly and happy to help.
Washburn Tech.
Little bit of a broken record here, but definitely visiting, especially with our campus, since we are a technical college. Most of our programs only have 1 to 4 instructors total. So it's really important to meet those people that you're going to be spending every day with.
Kansas City, Kansas Community College.
I would definitely say, definitely visit campus, get the feel of the campus, because that could be a deal breaker or not, but also look for scholarships and how they help their students out, as well as looking what kind of resources that they have on campus.
And Crowder College.
I'm going to say don't be afraid to ask questions, whether that's to us, admissions, or to financial aid. We're paid to answer your questions, so don't be afraid of us. Most everyone that works in fields like this like to talk to people and like to help. So advocate for yourself and don't be afraid to ask those questions.
We have time to squeeze in one more question, and this is a fun one. What is your favorite event or tradition on campus? We'll start again with Baker University.
So we have a signature event that happens around graduation. And when you first arrive to campus, you walk one direction with your entire class, following a set of bagpipes. And then before your graduation, you walk the other direction and through your class gate. And at your class gate, all of your faculty are there cheering for you with sparklers and different kinds of confetti to cheer you on to your graduation. So it's a really cool experience, start to finish.
Cloud County Community College.
Mine would be Welcome Week. So before COVID, some things will hopefully be coming back this fall, but usually when the students first get here, when it's super nice outside, over in T-Bird Village, which is our apartment style complex, we have a lot of open space and a lot of outdoor areas. So a couple of times we put slip and slides out there. Everybody's out barbecuing. We have volleyball courts out there. And so it's just a big event to get everyone outside and get all the students together to meet each other at the beginning of the year.
Arizona State University.
Yeah, one of my favorite events / traditions is called our Lantern Walk. It takes place around homecoming. Every year we have a big hill on campus we call a mountain with our big gold A on it. And every year, the night before the big homecoming game, students, faculty, staff, alumni, everybody hikes up with a lantern and lights up like the entire campus and city of Tempe with how many people are there. And they announce the homecoming royalty and share stories. And I'm a sucker for tradition. So it might sound kind of cheesy, but it's really cool to be there.
Washburn Tech.
Okay, so for us, I would say new student orientation. You get to meet your admissions counselor, other students, and also instructors. So you get to enjoy a fun day of fun events.
Kansas City, Kansas Community College.
I would also say our welcome week. So during that first week of school, we have a little carnival that we put out where we have all our clubs, as well as students can meet their instructors and the admissions reps. And we also bring in a whole bunch of food trucks. So it's just a really fun time for students to get to know each other, eat some food, and get to know what campus is like.
And Crowder College.
Yeah, we have a week every week we call Wellness Week, and that focuses on all varieties of wellness, spiritual, mental, physical, etc. And we always have puppies on campus, which is so much fun to go snuggle all the puppies from the local adoption centers. And then there's always also massages on campus. So there's a lot of informational things that happen, but those are my two favorite things that happen that week.
Well, thank you very much for sharing your fun campus traditions and your advice and all the information about each of your schools. I want to thank our attendees for joining us. When you close this window, there'll be a link to a very quick 4-question survey. We'd appreciate any feedback you can provide. Also, there are more sessions coming up in about 15 minutes or so. Sign up for them if you haven't done so already at the same place you signed up for this one. And in about a week, you'll be able to find this session's recording at strivescan.com/Kansas. Once again, thank you to each of our representatives for taking the time to present during this session. And thank you all for joining us. Have a great rest of your Wednesday. Take care.